self. There's the image they work really hard to keep up appearances for, that performativeness. But sometimes, like, if you was a fly on the wall, it would be, you'd be like, who is this? It'd be like a 180 if you just got to witness them. Noticing of subtle words not matching actions, even. They perform who they need to be to get the access that they want. And it's wild because most people who are heavy and performative, they don't, the things that they rank high on their list for what they need isn't actually really ever a need. It's a want. That if they would get honest with themselves, they would be able to just live their want without harming other people. Because then they can have honest, real conversations, right? Like, oh, this is how I move. So as long as that's cool with you, then do, right? Okay. But you can't do that when you're performing. But, you know, it's crazy because there is no one place that you're going to find performative males or performative humans at all. But we're going to keep it at males for this talk today. Because they're everywhere. Religious leaders, social media creators, they're in the workplace, they're in relationships, they're father figures. I mean, that 62 million has shown us that. So, you know, it's not rare. But the other day, I dropped a reel on Ascension, and I used a content creator, which I tagged her because I finished it all in the comments. She's tagged down in the comments. You can get to her. I used what she said because I was like, I've already done. I was like, it's written. I'm gonna share that. That's exactly spot on. Like, I agree. I stand with you there. But it was on Ascension. And you know, sometimes we confuse love. Sometimes, let me rephrase that. Sometimes we use love as the excuse to allow ourselves to be distracted from doing what we need to do. Oh, I got all this going on here. So, you know, that's why I can't really like stop and sit with myself. Or so I can't really do that. And in this ascension period, it's not about, I don't care how strong your relationship is. If you're in a relationship, that's great. But let's be honest, if you and your partner both work from home, y'all are not going to be working and having meetings in the same room because you probably don't do the same thing. So those conversations would clash. It would distract you. It wouldn't allow you to be focused on what you need to be doing. So during this ascension period, a lot of people have been feeling, especially those in relationships, like, why don't I even want to be around my mate? Not in a bad way, just like because everybody's being called within themselves right now. The things that are coming for you, but you can't weed through them if you over here constantly distracted. But if you also can't focus on what you need to focus on, how strong is your relationship? Okay.